the morning. It's the session on the spotlight of and showcasing of examples in the network, new projects that are coming up, new innovative social businesses, announcements, and highlights. So across the Grameen family and the wider social business ecosystem, innovative ideas continue to emerge and evolve into practical solutions that address some of the world's most pressing challenges. This session offers a glimpse into some of those innovations in action, highlighting new developments, partnerships, institutions, technologies, and initiatives that are advancing the vision of a world of three zeros. We will hear from leaders, practitioners, and partners who are helping shape the next chapter of social business around the world. For the first one, this is a very exciting segment in every social business day. I would like to mention that this is going to be the latest developments of the Grameen Group. Over the past 5 decades, the Grameen family has expanded from a single experiment in financial inclusion to a diverse ecosystem of organizations working across sectors and geographies. To provide an overview of the latest developments and future directions of the Grameen Group, it's my pleasure to invite Ashraful Hassan, Chairman of Grameen Group, Managing Director and CEO of Grameen Telecom Trust. Please come on stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible? Thank you. Slide, please. So I will brief you some innovation and developments across the Grameen Group for past 1 year. So actually, Professor Yunus established more than 50 organizations after Grameen Bank. So out of 52, now we are operating 31. So I have chosen these 31 company actives in 10 different portfolios. So I chosen half of them. Still, some company has some innovations, some developments, but due to time constraint, I'll try to finish within 10 minutes for 15 organizations. So it is very difficult for me, but some of the speaker, especially last panel, 3 companies activities already been described. So the first one is a Grameen Trust established in 1995 for replicating Grameen microcredit program around the globe. They have another program that doing Nobin equity program. So they have whole global footprint, operating 44 countries with 155 projects, 30 million plus member, and disbursed 26.59 billion US dollar. The recovery rate is 95%. So the best and unique microcredit program after Grameen Bank is Grameen America. It is more than Grameen Bank. 2075 borrowers, $7 billion already been disbursed, and the recovery rate is almost 100%. So Nobin program, 3 Grameen company started this Nobin program in 2013. Now, this program was replicating in abroad. Yemen and Kosovo, they added 244,000 young entrepreneurs get equity finance from Grameen family, and total invested amount is 353 million US dollar. So recovery rate is almost 96%. So Grameen Distribution, it is a mobile manufacturing company producing 250,000 mobile handset per month. They have their own factory, but recently they entered in the vehicle sector by assembling and distributing electric bike in Bangladesh. They already showcased their 2 bike in the lobby here, pre-function area. If you have chance, you can visit them. So Grameen Shakti, founded in 1996. When this company was founded, then the Bangladesh 50% no have grid power. So from there, they installed 1.8 billion solar home system. And they supplied more than 1 million improved cook stoves and 50,000 plus biogas plant installed. So this is a great achievement by Grameen Shakti, but nowadays solar home system is no more required. They're moving from solar home system to rooftop solar. So this is a huge convention hall on the top. They install 1 megawatt solar panel. And the whole program is running by this solar panel with integrated hybrid system. Grameen Solution, they have 2 software. One is G Banker for microfinance institute software. In Bangladesh, 172 microfinance institutions. Most of them they are using. And they have G Health software. Our Grameen Kollam, the whole 155 health center is running through their software. Now, they are going to set up data center and cloud platform. You have seen that health tech, fintech is now introduced in our group. So we need a lot of data for a store. So we are renting it now. After 3 months, we will just bring it to our own data center. Grameen Shikha, they have program, preschool program. They are running SLAM school. They are giving a scholarship to primary, secondary, college and university level. So now board of directors already decided we'll go for vocational training institute. And with this vocational training institute, we promote vocational education and skill development in Bangladesh. Why? The new company emerged in Grameen, the Grameen Employment Services Limited. Through this Grameen Employment Services Limited, those skilled manpower will send them to abroad for earning foreign currency and the development of this country. Already this company sent 2 auto mechanic technicians to Japan this year. The Grameen Kollam, I will not take that much of time here. Already managing director in the last panel, he briefed about this. They have 155 health center. They're doing here this slide. And then the laboratory, this is the new development. 155 now upgraded 93 from basic diagnostic center to upgrade laboratory. And then molecular laboratory 1 for cervical cancer test. Also, they have a huge plan in secondary healthcare. I will add only one thing. We have 155 health center. Out of this, 5 already transformed into 10-bed hospital. And we had planned 2040, we'll establish 20 secondary hospital. Number of beds will be 100 to 200, average 150. So this year or early next year, we'll start 2 secondary hospital. Gramin Healthcare Services, thank you. Shamsu already briefed about it. What new? Already we have seen. You listen from them. So I am going to escape. Gramin Caledonian College of Nursing. In the very early morning, Professor Yunus sir told this is the #1 nursing college in Bangladesh. And already we reached 941 students. And 5 different course admitted student. We got 5-star accreditation from the authority. And also the foreign university collaboration day by day coming up. 2 new addition in this year. Also another 2 achievement we have. We introduced 2 new master degree program and also launch Japanese language course and caregiver training over there. To send our nurse, diploma nurse, give them training, send them to Japan. This is our idea. And the first batch, maybe we can send them Japan end of this year. With this experience, we are going to establish another 2 nursing college. One is in Jobra, where Gramin Bank started. Another is in Anwara. With this Jobra Nursing College, we will establish another 250-bed hospital. Shukhi, I will not take any more time. Arman already described what we are doing here. So this milestone tomorrow is exciting to celebrate this milestone. Next, just Samajik Health Science Institute and Research Center. There is 3 phases we divided. This is a mega health projects. The first phase, 900-seat nursing college already been done. Second phase, 700-bed Samajik Hospital, 500-seat capacity Samajik Medical College and 750-seat capacity Technology Institute is coming up. Construction is in progress. And the third phase, there will be Center of Excellence, 8 to 10. So this is the view. And the construction is going on. Hopefully 2028 we'll finish this. The Gramin University, maybe this session we'll discuss, so I'll escape again. Oh, only things is the land we have, we cannot show that time. So this is a land we bought. This is 30 acres of land for Gramin University. Samadhan Services Limited, I can escape this one also because tomorrow our CEO will brief, but actually only one word, the Gramin already introduced in FinTech. So the key service will provide, you know, the hot mobiles financial service are providing. We are all similarly will provide that type of service. So we'll try to use fast our Gramin ecosystem. In Gramin, we have more than 10 million borrowers. Still the transaction is going by cash. We'll make it digital. So it is our goal to bring Bangladesh in a digital country. It is now the cash transfer digitalization is here, but we will make it fully digital. So Gramin Telecom, this is the last company. Sorry if I take more time, but I should tell something about this. This is the company is responsible for implementing and facilitating social business. They have the Novinodakta program, equity finance to establish most of the social business, and also the infrastructure, what you have seen up to the telecom headquarters, this convention center, the mega hospital projects, all are done by them. So I will just go through some pictures. Already we built the middle building. This is Telecom Bhavan, another two is coming up. Next is Industrial Park. This is a signature industrial building in this country. Mobile factory is there. The Grameen distribution mobile factory is operating here. So we are going to establish a very unique commercial building in front of hospital to facilitate the hospital through earning from this commercial building. So we are here, this convention hall. This is first phase, we already completed. In second phase, what is coming up? There is a commercial building, exhibition hall, 3-star hotel, hospitality management institute, office tower, folk art and craft center, student dormitory, staff dormitory, gymnasium, food court, and wellness center. Some picture, and this is my last photo of this session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me? That was a very staggering presentation on a lot of staggering and big plans for the Grameen Group. Thank you very much to Mr. Hassan for presenting in such a short time so many new initiatives and so many new actions by the Grameen Group. Next up, we have the segment 2, which is on environment and climate actions by the Yunus Environment Hub. Addressing climate change requires innovative solutions that are scalable, sustainable, and community-driven. The Yunus Environment Hub is working globally to advance environmental action and circularity through the lens of social business. For this segment, please join me in welcoming Christina Jaeger, co-founder and managing director of Yunus Environment Hub. Christina.
It's a great pleasure to be here, and thank you so much for inviting me to provide an update on Yunus Environment Hub's activities. And congratulations to Professor Yunus and Grameen Bank for the anniversary and the achievements. You are our everyday inspiration. We founded Yunus Environment Hub in 2020 with the mission to empower social business entrepreneurs that are working towards the net zero transition. And Yunus Environment Hub is a global accelerator that accelerates solutions to address climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution while creating local livelihoods. Till date, we have implemented 45 different projects in 43 different countries, and we're able to train more than 2,300 social business entrepreneurs in these programs and accelerate more than 300 of them. 66% of our participants are women, and more than half of them are youth founders. And in these programs, we support social business entrepreneurs to become investment ready, meaning helping them to grow their income, helping them to develop an impact strategy, being able to measure their economic, environmental, and social impact, and to communicate that. And finally, to connect them with investors that are helping them to obtain growth capital for scaling their impact. On the following map, you see the countries where we have worked till date. And in the following, I'm going to be focusing on our current projects. From the very beginning, we had a big focus on the acceleration from a linear to a circular economy. to work on zero waste, to work on material circularity, on resource efficiency. And we have 3 major hubs in Germany, Kenya, and in Vietnam, where we have local teams and offices on the ground, where we are supporting social business entrepreneurs that are working on circular solutions across the entire value chain, from waste prevention, circular design, repair, refurbishment, et cetera, et cetera. And this is across any industrial waste stream. It can be plastics, textiles, organics, and electronics. And to illustrate that, I want to briefly present 3 social businesses. The first one is Padmat from Kenya, who produces reusable sanitary products. Sanitary products are usually made from plastics and contain a lot of toxins that end up on landfills. And Padmat creates reusable pads and employs in the production teenage mothers and women that are in prison. And through our accelerator program, we were working together with Padmat to, in addition to their circular product, to use 100% textile cut-offs from the industry as the input material, and also turn their production to 100% renewable energies. The second example is a social business from Germany called Rerutax, and they are producing an alternative material. In the pineapple industry, aside of the fruit, pineapples have very long leaves as a byproduct that are usually being burned or rotting in the fields. And Rerutax takes those pineapple leaves and transforms them into textile fibers that are being used in denim products. And we are very proud of their success of having established a partnership with the global brand Marco Polo, where if you go to their website, to the web shop and look for pineapple fibers, they have a collection that's entirely made from those pineapple fibers. And the bonus point is that the pineapple farm is here in Bangladesh. Then finally, the third example is an example from Vietnam, an entrepreneur in Hanoi that offers refill solutions to prevent plastic packaging in commercial sales. Aside of the accelerators, we also work on advancing circular value chains and collaboration with the public and the private sector. We have an initiative that is called the Circular Impact Procurement Initiative, where we are connecting the procurers from public and private organizations to purchase from our social businesses that have a circular product or service. Then Reuse for All is an open source platform that we developed together with the award-winning social business Algramo that pioneered refill containers as an alternative for plastic packaging of products. And we used all of their know-how that they have gathered over more than 15 years in developing reuse solutions by creating a platform that anyone can access now to obtain that know-how to implement refill and return models in their countries. And lastly, the Eco Guardians project in Vietnam focuses on formalizing informal waste pickers, mostly women, into formalized jobs through social business creation. We are setting up several plastic waste collection and recycling centers that are being run by those previously informal waste collectors. Then on the net zero emissions journey, we have further projects, one in the area of where we offer impact evaluation services. This can be for social business investors, foundations, or also companies that invest in social businesses through their CSR department. Like, for example, with the BSF Starting Ventures program, they have provided a technology to the social business green bombs in Kerala, India, with a technology that helps them to identify textile fibers in the textile waste in a more efficient way to be able to sort textile waste more efficiently and be able to sell the different streams further up to the recyclers. And Yunus Environment Hub's part in this project is that we help to develop the theory of change and accompanying this project over the next 3 years in helping to prove and showcase how this technology is both contributing to textile circularity while also creating local jobs for the local economy, again, mostly women in this case. And then further, we are also working in the sector of regenerative agriculture. We have a project together with the UN Food and Agriculture Organization that focuses on strengthening agricultural value chains in Mongolia through social business models. And another one with UNIDO in Pakistan in the renewable energy sector, where the objective is to provide renewable energy solution via social business models in the rural areas that are not connected to the national grid. And then lastly, Yunus Environment Hub is also active in the research and policy field. We are accredited to several UN organizations where we advocate for the recognition of social business solutions for climate strategies and also are able to provide platforms to the social business entrepreneurs in our networks. And if you are interested to obtain any further details of our work, feel free to approach me here during the conference. And I also invite you to scan the QR code behind me to join our reuse community through the Reuse for All platform that I mentioned earlier, so that we can make reuse the new norm. Thank you very much.
We're always very excited by the Yunus Environment Hub presentation, especially to see if there are ways to partner in Bangladesh with entrepreneurs to bring some of the circularity solutions and technology that already exists in the network to scale in Bangladesh. Next up is a very special video message from a very good friend of Professor Yunus and a very good friend of the social business movement. As many of you know, Professor Yunus was an advisor to the Summer Olympic Games of Paris in 2024. This happened when he was first invited by Mr. Thomas Bach, the president of the International Olympic Committee, to be the keynote speaker in the Rio Olympics in 2016. At that Olympics, he met the mayor of Paris. At that time, the Paris had not won the Olympics, and the mayor of Paris, Anne Hidalgo, invited Professor Yunus actually to join the competition bid team of Paris to bring about the most sustainable social business Olympics. For the first time, social business Olympics, the most sustainable social business Olympics in the history of the Olympic Games. So Thomas Bach has become a very close friend of Professor Yunus, and he has sent a very special video message. He's currently the honorary president of the IOC, and every year at the Social Business Day, he participates via video, and he has sent one this year. Thank you.
Dear Professor, my dear friend Muhammad Yunus, dear friends and participants, please allow me to first of all express my heartfelt congratulations and deep admiration for how successfully you, Professor Yunus, have been leading your country back to democracy. This year's social business carries a special significance. As you celebrate 50 years of Grameen Bank and the 20th anniversary of the Nobel Peace Prize awarded to Professor Muhammad Yunus and Grameen Bank, you're also celebrating a powerful idea. The idea that human dignity, solidarity, and opportunity are not only foundations for economic and social progress, they are also foundations for peace. Through your pioneering work my dear friend, Professor Yunus, you have challenged conventional thinking and shown that another way is possible. A way built not only on profit, but on purpose. A way rooted in solidarity and in the belief that every human being deserves a fair chance. These values unite the world of social business and the world of sport. We share the same goal: to make the world a better, more peaceful place for everyone. We put people at the center. We build bridges. We promote solidarity. And we strive to create opportunities for every person to fulfill their potential. This shared goal is the foundation of our long and fruitful cooperation. You have brought the social business approach to the world of sport, and I believe that the power of sport has also inspired you in return. Our collaboration has opened new pathways for athletes and young leaders alike. From the Yunus Sports Hub to the IOC Young Leaders Program to the Athletes 365 Business Accelerator, the first ever social business entrepreneurship program for Olympic athletes. In recognition of your outstanding contribution to sport and society, it was my great honor to present you with the Olympic laurel during the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. In that moment, your message reached billions of people around the world, highlighting your role as a pioneer for social change. This is why this year's theme of Social Business Day, the language of peace in a fractured world, resonates so much with me. Peace has always been at the very heart of the Olympic mission. The fundamental idea of the Olympic Games is to unite the entire world in peaceful competition. At the Olympic Games, the athletes embody this peace mission. They compete fiercely against each other for the highest prize, while living peacefully together under one roof in the Olympic Village. Despite all their differences, they respect one another. At the Olympic Games, the athletes create a culture of peace. In this way, they show us how our world would be if we all lived in the Olympic spirit of peaceful coexistence. We know very well that sport alone cannot create peace. Decisions on war and peace belong to the political sphere. But sport can build bridges. Sport can foster understanding between people and nations. Sport can open the door to dialogue. In this way, sport can open the door to peace. This is why I strongly believe that sport, like social business, is a language of peace. Both bring people together. Both remind us of our shared humanity. Both show that cooperation is stronger than division, that solidarity is stronger than indifference. Through friendship, respect, and solidarity, the athletes show us that peace is not only an aspiration, peace can be a lived reality. Especially in these divisive and confrontational times, people around the world are looking for a unifying force, a force that brings us together, regardless of who we are, where we come from, or what we believe in. Whether through social business or through sport, together with all people of goodwill, we can make our humble contribution to solidarity and peace. In this Olympic spirit of solidarity and peace, I wish you fruitful discussions and a very successful social business day. All the very best, and hope to see you all very soon again, next time, hopefully in person.
Hi everyone, I'm Zinat Islam from Yunus Center. This segment is about getting to know about Yunus Center, your host for every social business day. Today I hope to give you a basic understanding of who we are and what we do. The story of Yunus Center goes back nearly 2 decades. It was established following Professor Muhammad Yunus's Nobel Peace Prize. Initially known as the Yunus Secretariat, it was later evolved into Yunus Center. The purpose of Yunus Center is to serve as a one-stop resource center for social business. Our mission is to disseminate Professor Muhammad Yunus's philosophy, promote the concept of social business, and support entrepreneurs through mentoring, networking, and capacity building. Our vision is simple yet ambitious, to create a world of 3 zeros. On a day-to-day basis, Yunus Centers works across a wide range of activities, global networking and advocacy, to facilitate a global network of individuals and organizations committed to social business. This network provides a platform for collaboration, learning, and the exchange of ideas across countries and sectors. Capacity building. We organize technical training, workshops, academic research, incubation programs, competition, educational initiatives that spread knowledge about social business while empowering the next generation of social business entrepreneurs. Social business visits, internships, and study tours. Yunus Centers offers internships opportunities, study tours, and visit programs for interested parties to gain understanding of social business and the work of Yunus Center. Our global events. We host our flagship Social Business Day, the Social Business Academia Conference, and numerous forums and conferences that inspire collaboration and accelerate the adoption of social business practices across the world. Media and publication. To support social business by increasing their visibility through publications, media engagement, and communication, initiatives that help share their stories and impact. Global social business initiatives. We support the development of social businesses and help cultivate regional ecosystems dedicated to solving social problems without prioritizing profit. The Chairman's Secretariat, Yunus Center also acts as the Secretariat for Professor Muhammad Yunus, coordinating his global engagements while supporting the worldwide promotion of social business. Our global affiliates. Yunus Center extends its impact through a growing network of global affiliate organizations working across different sectors and regions. For example, the Yunus Environment Hub develops innovative solutions to solve environmental challenges, while the Yunus Sports Hub promotes the concept of sport and social business around the world. Our wider global family also includes organizations such as Yunus France, Yunus Thailand, and Brazil, the social business funds in India, Yunus Social Innovation, and many others. Together, these organizations help expand the reach of social business and adapt it to the local needs and opportunities. Our projects and global impact. This list includes a small subset of projects that the Yunus Center has been engaging in from 2019 to 2024. Yunus Center has led more than 25 major international projects and initiatives, each designed to strengthen social business ecosystem and empower communities across the world. Just to mention a few, the Empowering the Youth Through Social Business Initiative in Colombia, A Brighter and Greener Future for Africa's Youth, the Global Yunus Social Business Center YSBC Development Program, the East Africa Social Business Ecosystem Builders Project. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Yunus Center, in collaboration with UNAIDS and the People's Vaccine Alliance, also played a leading role in the global campaign urging world leaders to declare COVID-19 vaccine a global common good. Alongside this, we have actively participated in public awareness campaigns on human rights and other pressing global issues. In every international project Yunus Center is involved in, they are strategized in a way such that enables the brick-by-brick building and nurturing of social business ecosystem in the region. To date, Yunus Center has worked on 29 projects in more than 30 countries across Latin America, South America, East Asia, East Africa, Europe, and Asia. Across these regions, our focus has been to introduce the concept of social business and promote Professor Yunus's vision of 3 zeros, creating practical pathways for local action. In any given year, Yunus Center's global projects directly engages around 1,200 people, indirectly influencing an estimated 50,000 people through ecosystem partners and youth networks, reaching approximately 3 million people through the wider digital outreach and campaign visibility. Our work continues to grow. Some of our current initiatives include advocating for stronger global ecosystems focused on social business, youth, and technology, accelerating sport for development organizations in Germany, empowering German youth to build zero-waste communities in response to the triple planetary crisis, strengthening Latin America's social business ecosystem by supporting youth-led initiatives. The Yunus Social Business Centers. One of Yunus Center's most significant initiative is the establishment of the Yunus Social Business Centers, the YSBCs. YSBC is a hub for social business within a university established with the goal of spreading the concept of social business among researchers, students, and future leaders. As of today, there are 116 YSBCs in 40 countries, and many representatives are here today from our YSBCs all over the world. A big shout out to our YSBCs here today. Yunus Center also supports around over 7,000 3-0 clubs from 67 countries. We have our visitors and internship program. The Yunus Center runs a very active visitors program. Throughout the year, we get people visiting our office and our social business. Last year alone, we welcomed 100 participants from over 20 countries who are interested in getting a first-hand experience of our work and the wider social business movement. As Professor Yunus's secretariat, Yunus Center coordinates all his local and international international engagements. Behind every visit, meeting, conference, or public event is major extensive planning, coordination, communication, logistical support provided by our dedicated team. Our media and communication team engages Professor Yunus and Yunus Center's external communications through press releases, official statements, media engagements, and digital platform. And behind the scenes, our administration team also plays an important role by maintaining extensive archives and documentation, ensuring that thousands of records, publications, and official documents are carefully preserved for future generations. And of course, our signature event, Social Business Day and Social Business Academia Conference. Social Business Day is what you're attending today. And the Social Business Academia Conference is another event which brings together leading scholars and researchers around the world to advance the theory, research, and practice of social business. Last year, we hosted a Social Business Academia Conference, or SBAC, in Japan in collaboration with Kyushu University and Hiroshima University. We received more than 100 abstract submissions and featured 57 presentations. And this really demonstrates the growing academic interest in social business. I hope you're having a good time at Social Business Day today. Okay, yeah. And lastly, about the Academia Dialogue, it's an event, it's a half-day event on 29 June. This is aimed at bringing together members of the global academic community to reflect on, challenge, and advance existing approaches to social business education and research. The dialogue will provide a platform for meaningful exchange among international academics and representatives of YSBC. We invited academics who are here, researchers who are here, to join us on 29th June for the Academia Dialogue. If you're interested, please kindly email us and we will share the details. And lastly, it really brings me full circle. I hope this brief introduction has given you a better understanding of who we are, what we do, and the many ways Yunus Center works to promote social business around the world. Whether through global partnerships, research, youth empowerment, international projects, or community building, our mission remains the same: to help create a world of 3 zeros. If anything I shared today resonates with you and you would like to learn more, collaborate with us, or become a part of this movement, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all a very happy Social Business Day. Thank you.
Grameen Caledonian College of Nursing, popularly known as GCCN, a healthcare project of Grameen Telecom Trust, began its journey in 2010 with a clear vision to develop skilled healthcare professionals with international standard nursing education. It is a joint venture of Glasgow Caledonian University and Grameen Healthcare Services under the direct patronage of Nobel laureate Dr. Mohammed Yunus. The college started with only 38 students. It has now become one of the largest and a comprehensive nursing college in the country. GCCN is strongly committed to elevating nursing and midwifery education in Bangladesh. Highly qualified and experienced faculty members are at the heart of its success. The college helps students toward achieving their aspirations in life. Popi Rani is one such inspiration. She belonged to the first batch who pursued higher education abroad after graduation.
I realized joining GCCN was the best decision in my life. This college not only provided the quality education, but also created an environment that's inspired to be confident, disciplined, and professionally sound. Experiences in GCCN helped me to deal the healthcare challenges of today's world. Eventually, I came back to GCCN as a proud teacher to help the students becoming compassionate and skilled healthcare providers.
Currently, GCCN is offering 5 programs: Diploma in Midwifery, Diploma in Nursing Science and Midwifery, BSc in Nursing Basic, BSc in Nursing Post-Basic, and MSc in Nursing. The classrooms are designed to create a comfortable and engaging learning environment for students. Equipped with modern teaching facilities and interactive learning tools, the classrooms support both academic excellence and practical understanding, ensuring an effective and student-focused educational experience.
Every class feels very interactive here, and that makes learning much more meaningful for us. What I personally appreciate the most is that our teachers are really approachable. So even outside classroom, whenever we need support or guidelines, they're always there for us.
Nursing College features 11 international standard modern laboratories. These labs transform classroom learning into practical experience. Through hands-on training in nursing and midwifery practical labs, students develop the essential skills and confidence needed to work in hospitals and respond effectively in any healthcare environment.
At GCCN, learning goes beyond textbook and classroom. Our simulation lab creates a realistic situation where students can improve their patient care skills.
GCCN has a rich and resourceful library. Students can access digital resources and online journals from anywhere. The collection of national and international textbooks, journals, and reference materials continuously support students in their academic and research activities. The college features 2 modern computer labs, equipped with advanced computers and updated technological facilities. These labs are designed to help students develop practical knowledge of essential software applications, digital learning tools, and computer hardware, ensuring they are well prepared for today's technology-driven healthcare environment. GCCN regularly conducts language learning courses as a part of extracurricular program.
We offer the IELTS, Japanese, and English language curriculum.
Earlier, speaking in English used to feel a bit difficult to me, but now I can express myself more comfortably and professionally.
GCCN features a modern auditorium with 300+ seating capacity. It fosters students' talent and creativity. Through seminars, workshops, and cultural programs, students are provided with opportunities to develop professional skills and express themselves confidentially. The spacious and well-equipped conference room provides a pleasant meeting environment. For students, the GCCN dormitory is a caring home away from home. Here, regular health checkup is maintained by the health specialists. There are separate prayer rooms. The dorm features a hygienic canteen serving healthy meals with seating capacity for 200 students at a time. For sustainable energy usage, the campus has massive solar panels. There are dedicated college bus services which provide convenient transportation. House mothers are available round the clock, ensuring care, guidance, and support for students.
The dormitory has been like a second home for us. Everyone here is very friendly and supportive.
GCCN has achieved the prestigious 5-star accreditation certificate. This recognition stands as a remarkable symbol of quality education and faculties. The college has advanced training systems, strong leadership, and proper administration. Through this achievement, students become part of high-standard education system that is recognized internationally. This opens doors to greater opportunities for higher education and employment abroad. GCCN is playing a vital role in addressing the growing shortage of skilled nursing professionals in Bangladesh. It consistently develops competent and practice-ready graduates. GCCN graduates serve across a wide range of healthcare institutions. These include local and foreign healthcare institutions, which contribute to a more responsive and compassionate global healthcare ecosystem.
Now, I am requesting to present our 10 students to the stage. Please.
Dear Muhammad, 50 years ago, you walked into a village in Bangladesh with a simple question. What if business trusted the people the system had written off? What if it served them rather than extracted from them? Well, we now have the answer. What Grameen Bank built is proof that business, designed around human dignity, creates real lasting value for people, for the communities, and yes, for the bottom line. I wish I could be in Dhaka with you to express that in person. The theme that you have chosen is more important than ever. Social business as the language of peace. Because an economy that leaves people behind doesn't just fail them, it eventually fails itself. History is clear on this. What builds stability, what builds peace, is an economy that works for everyone. That is what social business does. That is what Grameen has proven. Watching what Muhammad built is part of what convinced me that a different business model is possible. It's at the heart of what I call net positive, the idea that the purpose of business is not to profit from the world's problems, but to solve them. Give more than you take. Leave people and communities better than you found them. Not as a charity, as the only model of business fit for the world that we're living in. And here is the truth. We all know that the old model is failing, not just ethically, but economically as well. Businesses that extract more than they contribute are becoming liabilities. Trust, dignity, and long-term thinking are not constraints on value creation. They are, in fact, the source of it. And to the young entrepreneurs in the room, the world does not need more clever businesses. It needs courageous ones that measure success not just by what they earn, but by what they leave behind. You have a roadmap. Muhammad built it for us, right here in Bangladesh. That is your legacy, Muhammad. Not an institution, a generation and beyond. Celebrate it, treasure it, and enjoy every moment of these special 2 days. And then keep going. I hope to see you all in person in the not too distant future. Enjoy.
Hello. I see a lot of people who are not giving us the energy we're giving them. And for that reason, can I ask everyone to stand up a little bit? Because what is social movement without some physical movement? Am I right? Can we cue some music? We're gonna want to see the best moves you have. And if I see anyone not dancing, you'll have Professor Yunus to answer to. Can you get louder? Asha sir, I'm looking at you. I'll follow whatever you do, and everybody can follow me. And I'm super excited to hand the mic back to Lamia Appa for the next segment, which I believe is going to be one of the most interesting conversations we have today. Lamia Appa, over to you.
Thank you for that. I think we needed that. So the next segment is a much anticipated segment on Grameen University. As we all know, universities have a critical role to play in shaping future leaders, generating new knowledge, and developing solutions to some of humanity's greatest challenges. Grameen University is being established with a bold ambition to reimagine higher education around the vision of a world of 3 zeros. Zero net carbon emissions, zero wealth concentration for ending poverty, and zero unemployment by unleashing entrepreneurship and all. Rather than preparing students simply to fit into an existing system, Grameen University seeks to nurture change makers, innovators, entrepreneurs, and responsible global citizens who can build a more inclusive and sustainable future for future generations. To explore this vision, I would like to invite 4 distinguished leaders to the stage. Ashraful Hassan, Chairman, Grameen Group and Managing Director and CEO, Grameen Telecom Trust. Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim, Trustee of Grameen University. Dr. Niaz Ahmed Khan, Senior Strategic Advisor, Grameen University. And of course, the dreamer of this entire initiative, Professor Muhammad Yunus, 2006 Nobel Peace Laureate. Okay, so I'm going to just ask each of our distinguished panelists a question about the university. I'm going to begin with Mr. Ashraful Hassan. As chairman of the Grameen Group, you have been closely involved in translating this vision into reality. Could you share with us what the Grameen University campus and innovation ecosystem will look like, and how the physical infrastructure is being designed to reflect the values of sustainability, entrepreneurship, and social impact?
Thank you, Lamia. So Grameen University is much more than a new university. This is a realization and long-haul dream by the Professor Muhammad Yunus. It is not a recent development. It sings from long. It is more than a decade. In 2015, we bought a piece of land besides Purvachal, you know, the rapid growing cities near Dhaka. But due to the long process of approval from the concerned authority, it is long delayed, more than our expectation. Somehow, we received license, we obtained license end of 2024. From then, we are trying to set up our university as fast as possible. So, how will it grow? How will it start? You have seen the building of Grameen Caledonian College of Nursing. The 2th floor is still vacant. It is 65,000 square feet. So a university is a good space. So we'll start our academic activity within this year. Besides, we are trying to engage consulting for designing the projects. We have near to 33 acres of land. It's a big chunk of land. We process request for proposal for designing a campus. And the very experienced and renowned architect showing their interest and send their proposal. So how we'll make our campus? This is the question. because our tagline is dedicated our university to create a world of 3 zeros. So sustainability would be the heart of our design. So all these 3 zero issues we will try to inbuilt within this campus, especially sustainability. We'll use as much as renewable energy, recycle water, harvesting rainwater. So already we start to dialogue with the consultant. Already it is clear in the terms of reference of designing how, where they will design. So all are agreed and they're very excited to design our university campus would be a showcase of sustainable building. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So before, in your earlier presentation, we saw a little bit the pictures of the land where the university will ultimately be built. And you said that this year it's going to start in 2 floors of the nursing college, which has a space of 65,000 square feet. Thank you. The second question is to Dr. Ibrahim. Dr. Ibrahim, Grameen University is being designed around the philosophy of the vision of 3 zeros. From an academic perspective, what will make its learning model different from traditional universities, and how will students engage with real-world social and environmental challenges?
It's about the mission you're talking about. The mission of the university as planned is 3 zeros, world of 3 zeros. Now, we shouldn't take it just like, under the monogram of a university, things like knowledge is power, something, eternal truth. It's not like that. It has a meaning here. The meaning is, at least in Bangladesh, and even beyond Bangladesh, in many countries, university education has lost its meaning. It is diverted. For example, the greatest thing of any good university in the world is not just giving training for a particular job, slotted specialization, nothing like that. The greatest thing is what we call worldview, to give things worldview. It is best expressed in the German word, Weltanschauung, which is the philosophy in life. Now, without that, without imparting that to the students, university education is meaningless. So we will be a real proper university in that sense, to give a worldview. Now, where do these 3 zeros come? This is the best framework for worldview at this point, at this fractured society, as the seminar says. What are we? Our earth, resources in the earth, and we, the human being, as a human being. Now, earth is in jeopardy. It cannot sustain life anymore. So this is the zero number 1, zero climate change. And resources, this maldistribution, wealth concentration has made it ridiculous. This has to be addressed. So that is zero number 2. And zero number 3 is the human being itself. A human with dignity, with zero joblessness, with zero purposelessness. So that is the zero number 3. So this is all the world is about today. And Grameen University will give the world view, this Weltanschauung on this. And how will it give it? In an entrepreneurial way, in a way where the value is the main thing, where you dip in the knowledge, like any good universities do, but with a purpose, create values. And entrepreneurship is the ecosystem of the university in everything, not just opening another shop. It is in everything, whether you do social science, you create things, you create organizations, you create social bodies, you think about it, you have a vision and a mission in life. Every student and every faculty member. So the idea is to create an ecosystem through everything. When we do career office, it will be entrepreneurial office. When we do publishing, it's not counting hundreds of papers, meaningless, aimless. It is focused, and for those 3 zeros, whatever we do, whatever is our specialization. And everything we do in the university, otherwise it's just like any other university. Excellence is the main thing, but always it should be creation, innovation, and purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's very exciting, the worldview of the university and how creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship will be part of the daily life of the student as well as the faculty and part of the mission of the university. Thank you very much. My next question is to Dr. Niaz Ahmed Khan. Grameen University has generated significant interest and excitement. Could you share where the university currently stands in its development journey and when you anticipate opening the doors to welcome the first batch of students?
Thank you, Ms. Lamia. I know that this has been a very long and intensive day for you, so I'm going to be very short. First, as she was mentioning, we are receiving great response. Every day we receive phone calls and emails inquiring about when are going to commence, when are going to open the gates. We are in full-fledged preparation now, and hopefully by the end of the year, we should be open at least for 8 to 10 full-fledged programs, with the first cohort coming in by the end of this year. That's the broad plan, and we are preparing ourselves accordingly. As the first set of programs, we have chosen 13 programs from liberal arts, humanities, through science to business. Social business remains at the cornerstone, obviously. And we have started the major recruitments. 3 senior professors, deans and director are already on board, along with 2 more professors. We have received enormous response. For an open call from lecturer to professor, we have received some 4,544 applications. That's actually speaks for the level of interest this university has generated. And thanks to all of you. I'll finish by mentioning just 2 more points. Number 1, in terms of the strategy, we remain an open system. We remain flexible. We remain open to any ideas. We are not here to reinvent the wheel. We will be, wherever possible, drawing on the wealth of resources, and a part of this is reflected in today's gathering. Just mentioning 2 numbers, 2 statistics that we have heard since this morning. 7,030 clubs across 67 countries. Just to mention one pool of resources. The second, of course, will be 116 Yunus social business centers spread over 40 countries. We would like to make the most of these huge resource, the pool of resource. We are here not to reinvent the wheel. We are here to draw on your expertise. And that's how we need to articulate ourselves so that we remain in touch with you on a constant basis. And that's one of our core intention. The last point about this university is that we are not waiting for the right moment. We are not waiting for the ideal time to come. We will imagine, as Professor Yunus has taught us, but imagination with quick action. We imagine and we act. We make some mistakes, we do some certain things right, we do certain things wrong, but we don't keep waiting indefinitely. Our main motto here, as was explained by Professor Ibrahim, to emancipate the young human souls. And as Professor Yunus was saying, trying to remove some of the barriers, the containers, so that we don't remain bonsais. We hope to remain in touch with you, and all these deliberations since this morning is so encouraging for us. A special word of thanks to all of you. We know when we talk of Grameen University, we represent all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing the concrete actions that have taken place in development of the university, both in terms of recruitment as well as in terms of development of programs. Our final question is to Sir. Sir, throughout your life, you have challenged many conventional ideas from banking to business. What was your vision behind the creation of Grameen University, and how will it help develop future generations as job creators, problem solvers, and change makers rather than simply job seekers?
Thank you. We just invited ourselves trouble, that's all. Getting away from the normal, conventional way of teaching and learning and so on. The reason why we create this trouble for ourselves is it's creating problem more and more, not reducing it any other way. Human being is an amazing creation. Its potential is just limitless. Somehow, when we come into education, we kind of settled ourselves. We'll take a little piece of it and work on it and make it workable. Okay, you go fit into some job, that's all. Leaving behind all the rest of human being that we are, the potential of it. We can do anything we want. That's the possibility, that's the potential. But we don't bother about it, we don't care about it. We just make it workable and put them into work, do this, your job is this, you gotta specialize in this, you gotta specialize in that, and use your rest of your life. And that's the end of it. So we're raising the question, can we do better than that? Can we explore the possibilities of human being that present us, the nature presents us? How do we do that? Where do we touch? What are the touch points in the whole scheme of things? In doing so, in launching a new university of the kind that we are proposing to do, we face the problem that already there's a standard thing set by the people who are responsible for overseeing what is education, what is the kind of thing that you have to deliver to the students. They are ready with the limits and the sizes and the depths, whatever they feel. And since we'll be working within that framework, we have to fulfill their wishes so that we get our license to operate. If you don't do that, then you can't even call yourself a university because they will not allow you to be a university. So we have to do that, fulfill everything they say. In addition, beyond the requirement by the authority, we want to do something else. So this brings an extra load on us that you have to fulfill this one, and in that game you have to do best job because you want to be the leading university. So you cannot just undermine, you cannot compromise on that side. At the same time, you'll be opening a completely new door. How do we manage that? Is it manageable? So that's another issue. When we say we will open another door, what door are we opening? We're saying that human being is an amazing creation. We are not using the capacity of human being, potential of human being in any significant way. We are doing it in a minuscule way. It's a very small part of it we are using and literally throwing away the most valuable part of human being. So how to save that? How to make sure we do a little better job on that part to begin with? Our objective is, our dream is, we'll do better each year. We'll learn and see how much more we can utilize the resources a human being presents itself. So there, the challenge on us, how to do that. And it's not us, when we say us, it's not a group of people sitting behind the door or sitting in the stage narrating what they're going to do. We're all in it. It's a challenge that we meet, taking all of you together. So that's why we are sharing our thoughts into it. How to make sure the promises that we're making. For example, we made it upfront. We put the whole objective of the university right on the name of it. Grameen University, dedicated to creating a world of 3 zeros. Very straightforward announcement. It's so powerful a commitment that we have to devote ourselves more than we ever did. So how to make sure each one is an explosive announcement. On the 3-0, each zero is an explosive because these zeros are going to kill this planet. The civilization will be over if we do not touch these 3 zeros. If we cannot turn around these 3 zeros. Unless we can accomplish a significant part of each zero, that we have to do that. And we see this world that we created, all our universities, all our education, with all our technology, what we have done, brought this planet to the front, at the edge of our existence. We will not exist anymore. We have become a self-destructive system. The planet that we have, the system that we have, culture that we have made, civilization that we have done over years and years of our experience, what its net result is, we are on the doorstep of extinction. We cannot save ourselves. So there, at the door of extinction, we are announcing, we'll undo everything. Undo everything and do something which is the human beings are all for. To do something amazing. It fits into the capacity of human being, is endowed with. We have not even touched that capacity. You did the wrong things repeatedly in making the end of planet come nearer and nearer. So not only we stop that force to put it in the edge of the destruction, turn around and go to the direction where we'll self-explore ourselves and discover our real potential as a human being, how to do that. So that's the challenge. And we have to start this immediately. So how do we explore those things? We translated one thing we do in a concrete way. That's what we generally describe. We're saying, look, we are not job-oriented university. We are not here to worry about which course will give you a first job, which course will give you not only first job, but the best paid job. So go there, prepare yourself to get the best paid job. This language is understood. Everybody understands that. And people like this. I want to go through the course which gives me quick job, which gives me highest paid job, lots of potential for moving upwards and become a very significant player in our job world, and so on and so forth. So that is understood. But what is not understood, can I do something by myself? Is that possible? Is this something I can do? Do I have that capacity? There we can come with a blanket assurance. All human beings are born as entrepreneurs. I think I feel strongly it's very close to the truth, because creativity is what human beings are here for. That's what they survived all these years. Otherwise, odds and problems that we have faced, we created ourselves, make us extinct long back. Because of our creativity, even in this very, very cruel situation, very destructive situation, we survived. We drew ourselves and it's kind of keep us running front, move forward and so on. But that is the kind of thing unwanted things that we face. We didn't have to face those things if we knew what the direction for us waiting. We say that human beings are born as entrepreneurs. It's a simple statement so that we don't go into lots of complicated arguments, that we have the creativity. Human being is the essence of creativity. And creativity is only achievable by entrepreneurship. You cannot bring your creativity through job. You can bring only way, you have to express your creativity, to express it in a business way to become an entrepreneur. You become an entrepreneur, you join the economy, you not only do things for yourself, you have a potential for bringing lots of benefits to the world to make sure that world in the right way. That's the thing, that's the part of the 3 zeros. 3-0 almost includes all the basic problems that we are facing. How to address this in a way, in a creative way, in an enjoyable way. It's not something, okay, we're sinking, we're struggling, and lots of efforts, we come out and take deep breath that finally we made. It's not like that. While we are addressing this, we are also enjoying it. We are undoing things which were wrong for us and finally found us the right way moving forward. Human beings are creative. Human being has an extreme form of imagination. This imagination is more powerful than creativity because it's so easy to do that. You can imagine anything you want. You will let your mind run around any direction you want because it doesn't cost you anything. But that is the key to the very life that we have to spend on this planet. What is that we imagine? And that imagination is something very essential to the young people who are just coming out with thinking. They see what world is all about. Some they see, some they imagine a little bit, but they imagine lots of things. One way to see the imagination part of it is a good example is science fiction. We all love science fiction. It's nothing but imagination. You know, science fiction leads to real science because real science actually began as an imagination. And that's why, since we don't have the real science coming into the picture yet, we create science fiction. We say we want to go to the moon, we want to go to Mars, we want to settle there, we do this. We love that. But science follows that. Maybe we can make it happen. And scientists get around, make all the calculations, and make it happen. They go to the moon, they go to Mars, they want to go around the block, find out what's going on. All comes in the first stage as imagination. So imagination is most important element in the academic world that we have to encourage with the young people, come with imagination. So that will be important ingredient in the university that we are talking about, how to encourage young people to go wild in imagination. Do it as much as you can. It may look kind of waste of time, but it doesn't matter. Imagination can come out true soon. It may take a lot of time. Today, we are throwing it away, that imagination looks like waste of time, but someday it will become the real driver of the changes in the world because someone imagined that and some crazy people followed that over years and came very close, finally made it happen. That's how this is done. And a very simple statement that we add in our, hopefully, in the university system, please imagine, let your mind go wild, go any direction you want. It doesn't matter, don't pay attention to any people saying nasty things about it, but you continue your imagination. Imagination is so important. And I kind of go ahead and say with a kind of emphasis, if you imagine, it will happen. And if you don't imagine, it will never happen. So imagination has that power. If you imagine, there is a good chance someday it will happen because people will be inspired by the imagination and move in that direction and make it happen. It may look so far-fetched that it's impossible. Everything looks impossible when you start an imagination. That's where the imagination comes. Imagination doesn't look take part in the reality of the situation. It gives a kind of aura of reality, but actually it's all fake, all kind of made up. But this made up thing gradually becomes the reality of life. So these are the things that we want to bring into the picture. How we do that, that will be the miracle of this university. How do we take those steps? You cannot just go ahead, okay, pass it on, let them take the exam, move on, next batch come in. It's not like that. You have to work, think very deeply about everything that you do with step by step, because you are taking a big challenge, undoing things which has been done for years and years in the academic system. So you are saying that there's another academic system that we want to build. Luckily, we all together, we can help each other so that we can come with ideas. And I say this because there are many social business centers in many universities. How many universities have? 116 universities have social business Yunus centers. So Yunus centers discuss these things, may not go very deep because of the pressure of the workload that they are already in, but we can encourage them together. We can work together. So while we set up the university here, you are part of it. You are not away from us. So help us to build it. And particularly, we have one example in Malaysia, Al-Bukhari International University. They, right from the very birth, they have declared themselves as a social business university. And they have came up with a lot of innovative ideas how to make it social business university. So their experience, yes, indeed. Let's give a big applause for Al-Bukhari International University. So there are a lot of examples. You may like those examples, you may amend those examples, you may put it in different directions, but there are concrete experiences in that university, how to benefit from those things. So this is a big challenge. It's not just a challenge from Grameen University, it's a challenge for all of us because we want to create that university. We want to make sure our young people come up with solutions to the problems that we face, not only just solutions for survival, it's solutions for the planet to get its glory, that this is what the human beings are, that's what we've done, this is the direction. We continue to pursue the highest point that human being can go. That's our achievement, that's our goal that we want to set and make it free. So this university we will start at the end, during September, and we're looking forward to take the first batch of the students. And I'm sure we'll make lots of mistakes in the beginning, but that's the beginning. Gradually, we'll kind of polish it up and come up with the ideas, which is really something opens up the door for everybody. Everybody say, what can the education be? Do you call it education? Call it anything. This is the way human being has to grow. We are not worrying about the level that you put into it. This is the way preparation for life. And that's one thing I again built it up saying that, for example, today there is an age limit for jobs. If you reach 60, you have to retire. If you or 65, whatever, there's a retirement age. At the retirement age, you retire. And it irritates me a lot. How can you say that you retire? It's a very dismissive word, that you are no longer needed. How can the human being not need it? Human being is something, they have tremendous value. As I said, human being is an enormous creation, fantastic creation of life in this planet. And its usefulness doesn't end until death takes him away. Until the last breath, he or she is a creative person, is a contributing person. So we should not call them retired person. So in order to say that, okay, we don't want to give them load or something, I said, okay, call it second part of the life. Part one of life and part two of life. Part two, you are on your own, you do the things that you've never been able to do in part one. You plan for part two, what you want to do and reach the part two. And the part two is a real me, I discovered myself, much more valuable than part one. So how to make sure we realize that we remain creative until the last breath, because we are so creative that any missing point will be tremendously useless for the humanity make it happen. So those are the areas that we have to look up and see how we can achieve that education that we are talking about. Wish us luck. We are in it together. We make it sure we make it happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all our distinguished speakers and for Sir for sharing this ambitious and inspiring vision. He says Grameen University doesn't represent just a new educational institution. It's an invitation to rethink the purpose of education itself and become a preparation for life. Please join me in thanking our panelists. Thank you very much. We also like to thank all the speakers in this segment and all our distinguished guests who joined us through their video messages for sharing these exciting developments and inspiring visions for the future. Thank you, and thank you for your patience.
What an exciting announcement to hear about Grameen University. But I have to say, sir, up until your speech about retirement, my goal in life was early retirement. So that's a bummer, but I feel very moved and I don't want to retire anymore. Next up, we have a really exciting segment. We're moving on to financial inclusion in action. Financial systems exist to serve people, yet millions remain outside of them. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome Dr. Ahmed Arman Siddiqui, CEO and board member of Grameen Health Tech Limited and acting CEO of Shomathan Services Limited, who will bring an exciting announcement for all of you. Can we have a round of applause, please?
Thank you so much, Faria, for the warm welcome. So as you can see, I have changed my color. I have a different hat now. Today is a very auspicious day about Shomathan Pay and FinTech. When finance become simple, opportunity become limitless. Every great university begins by solving a problem. Digital finance began by solving a human problem. For decades, financial services were designed around institutions, branches, paperwork, banking hours, and complex fees. People adjusted their lives to fit the system, but technology changed the question from how do people reach financial services to how do financial services reach people. It's the same story of Grameen Bank, where the bank reached to the people, not people went to the bank. So digital finance is not just about moving money with a smartphone. It is about giving a street vendor the same ability to transact as a large retailer. It is about allowing a farmer to receive payments instantly, a mother to send money to her child in seconds, a young entrepreneur to build a business without barriers. The next chapter of digital finance is being written by those who make transactions more complicated, but by those who make them invisible, simple, transparent, and affordable. This is the philosophy behind GPay, inspired by the Grameen Group's social business spirit. We believe finance should be served people, not the other way around. Our mission is simple: lower cost, complete transparency, and money that moves without friction. Because future of finance is not about technology alone, it's about trust, it's about inclusion, and ultimately it is about making everyday life simpler for millions of people. Now, this moment actually gives me goosebumps and the memory on 2024 when I showcased Shukhi. Today, I am privileged to showcase you the vision of Shomathan GPay. Can we have the AV, please? How did you feel about it? Thank you very much. Can I please call up onto the stage my boss, our group chairman and the MD of Samadhan GPay, Mohammad Ashraful Hassan, and declare the auspicious event that we are going to do today. So we want to declare a superlative milestone of collaboration with the major card payment providers of Bangladesh. It's not one, it's not two, it's three leading payment service providers in the country that we are actually launching through Samadhan GPay, and I would love my boss to take a few words.
Good afternoon. Samadhan GPay. I think most of the Bangladeshi, they know GPay because is it okay? Because the GPay was the mobile wallet of Grameenphone. Somebody has an idea that we got the license for PSP recently. No. It was not that much of a long journey. 2021. Government declared that no mobile operator will not provide any financial service. Who can? Those who are the owner of network provider. So Telenor and Grameen Telecom is the owner of Grameenphone. Telenor give us NOC that they will not interested to take this GPay. Grameen Telecom take decision that we will buy these things. So then we made an asset purchase agreement with Grameenphone and we got the GPay. Our company name is Samadhan Services Limited. Our product is Samadhan GPay. GPay earlier was Grameenphone Pay, now converted to Grameen Pay. We believe technology and financial service make easier people's life. Our goal, everyday financial service can be easier, affordable, comfortable, and secured. Thank you so much. Then I will hand over to Arman for next step.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So it's my privilege to call upon to the stage our dignitaries of Central Bank, Mr. Mohammad Shafiqul Imdad, Additional Director, PSD, Mr. SMS Asad, Additional Director, PSD, along with that our bank partner of Mutual Trust Bank, Mr. Shafqat Hussain, Deputy Managing Director, Mr. Abu Bakr Siddiq, Head of Cards, and Mr. Khalid Hussain, Chief Digital Officer on the stage, please. And can we have... So can we have the placard, please? And can we show the AV of TakaPay? So TakaPay is Bangladesh's first national local currency debit card launched by the central bank to ensure affordable and reliable debit card, mainly to serve Grameen Bank base. So our vision is to give this to the Grameen Bank base. This is very affordable, so that we actually are getting into the cashless economy. So let us all launch this service and make history. Can we have a loud round of applause? And the photographers. Thank you. I would request you to stay on the stage. I would now request to announce the collaboration between GPay and MasterCard. As we all know, MasterCard is a global technology and payment network. It connects consumers, financial institutions, merchants, and governments in over 210 countries. MasterCard operates the underlying infrastructure that shall allow GPay to make secure electronic payments, both online and offline. In order to commemorate this session, I would request to have our country manager of MasterCard, Ms. Zakia Sultana, along with her, the lead of retail and commerce, Mr. Zubair Hussain, on the stage, please. And can we have the placard of MasterCard, please? MasterCard card. Zakia. Okay, one more round of applause, please. So, the last one, we are not done yet. As I said, it's time to collaborate with the world's largest card payment organization, UnionPay. And for this, I would love to call up onto the stage the CEO, Mr. Masood Raihan, the country manager, UnionPay International Bangladesh. Along with that, I would love to call upon Michael Huang Yi, the COO of Beijing Murong, who is actually working tirelessly to make Samadhan GPay dream coming true. And can I have the placard for the UnionPay quickly, please? Ryan bhai ধরেন। Yes, this is the third picture we're going to take. Please, sorry, one more round of applause. So can I have Zakia and the MasterCard team and the Samadhan GPay management team quickly come onto the stage? Let's take a last photo in 10 seconds. We are running out of time. Quickly, please. Sir, these are the people who are running the GPay operations, working really hard to make this fintech dream comes true. So a big round of applause for the last time, I promise. I can say, Samadhanai Sukhi and Sukhitei Samadhan. Thank you very much.
I will request Arman, there is an exciting announcement.
Oh, so we got a special deal in the marketplace. If you go and spin, you can get up to 300 taka gift QR code courtesy by Samadhan. So please download the app. And we have found out another way for our foreign guests to actually download the Samadhan app, because you know we need national ID card to download any MFS app. But we did an exception only for you, only for our friends in SBD. So please go to our marketplace tomorrow, do a lot of shopping, and then get great gift QR from Samadhan GPay. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
What an amazing launch. I'm super excited about this. Next up, I'm really happy to announce that you can finally access the conference volume directly from the screen right here. We will show you a QR code. My request to you would be feel free to please use this QR code to access the conference volume. Feel free to look through it, share it. This has all the information of Social Business Day 2026. Requesting the AV team to show the QR code. You can use your phone, scan it, look through the conference volume and see what day 2 has in store for you, as well as what you've gone through in day 1. Highly recommend going through it. It has some exciting bits and pieces as well. Now, next up, a moment I've been waiting for a really long time, because these folks have really tasty biscuits. For our next announcement, I would like to call on stage none other than the founder of Euglena, Mr. Mitsuru Izumu-san, to share how Euglena is turning algae into nutrition and opportunity, as well as make an exciting announcement. Can we have a round of applause to welcome him on stage?
Shobaike, Assalamu alaikum. Last year, I prepared Bengali for Social Business Day. I've practiced Bengali a lot this year too, so I'll speak in Bengali for the first half. আপনাদের সাথে দেখা করার অনুমতি এবং কথা বলার সুযোগ দেওয়ার জন্য অনেক ধন্যবাদ। আমি ইউগ্রেনা কোঅপারেশনের প্রেসিডেন্ট, আমার নাম ইজমো। আমার যখন 18 বছর বয়স তখন বাংলাদেশে গ্রামীণ ব্যাংকের ইন্টার্নশিপ করতে এসেছিলাম। সেই সময়ে যে শিশুদের পুষ্টির অবস্থা দেখে কিছু করতে ইচ্ছা হতো, এই জন্য আমরা ইউগ্রেনা কোম্পানি প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছি। প্রফেসর ইউনুস সাথে দীর্ঘ 12 বছর ধরে বাংলাদেশে সোশ্যাল বিজনেস পরিচালনা করে আসছি। আমি আজকে আপনাদেরকে একটি বার্তা দেওয়ার জন্য জাপান থেকে এসেছি। আর সেটি হলো সোশ্যাল বিজনেসের ক্ষমতা আছে বিশ্বকে পরিবর্তন করার। Good afternoon, Bangladesh. Good afternoon, everyone, change makers. My Bengali stops here. From here, I will use in English. I'm Izumo. I'm Mr. Izumo, founder and president of Euglena Corporation Limited from Japan. My story truly begins here in your beautiful country, Bangladesh, 20 years ago. In 1998, as an internship student of Grameen, I was here, Bangladesh. I walked through Dhaka for the first time. I saw children suffering from malnutrition. That moment changed everything. I made a promise to myself. I imagined I'd find a way to solve a malnutrition issue. So when I came back to Japan, I studied hard on nutrition in the University of Tokyo. The answer came from nature itself, a very tiny green microorganism called Euglena. Euglena is a very tiny microorganism. The length is only 0.1 millimeter. We have to use microscope for observing Euglena. And so when you look at the Euglena is green colored. Euglena has chlorophyll. Euglena can do photosynthesis like other plant, capturing carbon dioxide and producing the oxygens and carbohydrate as well. What makes Euglena unique is that Euglena is a kind of a plant. And at the same time, Euglena can move by itself like animal. Euglena has both plant and animal genes. Euglena can create vegetable dietary fiber, fruits vitamins, animal proteins, fishy unsaturated dietary fatty acid like DHA, EPA, ARA. Every 59 varieties of nutrients Euglena can create at one time. This miraculous microorganism contains 59 essential nutrients in perfect balance, all the vitamins, minerals, and protein growing child needs. But science means nothing without action. So please show on the screen, on the PowerPoint. Could you show on the, yes, so the next slide, please. Yeah, please move on to the next slide, please. Okay, so the next, please. But science means nothing without action. In 2014, I returned to Bangladesh with Professor Yunus's vision of social business in my heart. We established Grameen Euglena, a joint venture turning our research into reality. Through our Euglena school lunch delivering program, we distribute 10,000 Euglena biscuits every single day to children in your schools since 2014. We call it Euglena Genki program. Genki, Japanese word Genki means energy in English. And in Bengali, Genki means Barawachi. When I visit schools in Dhaka, I see something beautiful. Children with bright eyes, studying hard, their faces shining with health and hope. Recently, we assessed our Euglena Genki program and found encouraging results. Students became healthier and stronger with improvements in zinc and other important nutrients. We also observed better classroom participation and improved attention to learning. But we don't stop there. There's still a challenge we must address. Hidden malnutrition, hidden hunger. People may eat enough, but still lack the essential nutrients they need to grow, learn, work, and live healthy life. Bangladesh has made remarkable progress in economic growth, education, and healthcare, yet many still face this invisible challenge: hidden malnutrition and hidden hunger. At Euglena, our vision is clear: making Bangladesh healthy. Our concept is simple: Japanese science, Bangladesh care, not only in major cities, not only for wealthy families, but for everyone. That's why today, I'm excited to introduce our next initiative, Genki Plus, Barawachi Plus project. The idea is very simple. We improve the foods people already enjoy. In Bangladesh here, one food is loved by almost everyone is biscuits. Children eat biscuits, students enjoy biscuits, workers eat them. By combining these everyday biscuits with Ugreena's rich nutrition, we can deliver better in daily life. And today, we are opening this up. We are making these biscuits available to entrepreneurs like you so that you can play a central role in delivering better nutrition to the people. Genki Plus is not just a product, it's a platform for companies and communities to create real impact. Because no single company can solve this challenge alone. Together, we can reach more people, improve more lives, and build a healthier Bangladesh. Please lend your support so that we can expand our operations to the factories of Japanese companies operating in Bangladesh like Uniqlo. This is social business in action, where profit serves purpose, where Japanese innovation meets Bangladesh beautiful resilience, where a student promise, my personal promise made 20 years ago, becomes reality. Thank you, Bangladesh. And thank you, Professor Yunus. Your imagination changed my life. I'm forever grateful to this country and to Professor Muhammad Yunus. I truly love Bangladesh, so I'm really honored to walk this journey together with all of you. Lastly, আমি আজকে আপনাদেরকে একটি বার্তা দেওয়ার জন্য জাপান থেকে এসেছি। আর সেটি হলো সোশ্যাল বিজনেসের ক্ষমতা আছে বিশ্বকে পরিবর্তন করার। চলুন আমরা সবাই আমাদের নিজ নিজ শক্তিকে একত্র করি এবং একসাথে একটি সুন্দর পৃথিবী গড়ে তুলি। Thank you very much for your attention. And please show the movie, audio visual, please.
Thousands of kilometers away, on a small island in Japan, a tiny organism is helping change lives. Since 2014, these biscuits have supported children. But nutrition challenges extend far beyond the classroom. Millions of people struggle to access adequate nutrition every day.
Today, a new mission begins to make affordable nutrition accessible for workers, patients, and disaster-affected families and underserved communities. Because nutrition is not a privilege, it is the foundation of opportunity. Together, we can nourish a stronger Bangladesh.
আপনার জন্য ইউগ্রেনের বিস্কুট।
exciting announcement. Some of my favorite people on stage together. Can we have a round of applause again? Next up, we have finally our breakout rooms. I know a lot of you folks have been waiting for them. Thank you so much for being with us up until now. We have 7 parallel breakout rooms starting from 6:15. I recommend, please go heading towards your preferred breakout room, especially if you're the moderator or the speaker. Breakout room 5 will be in the main hall. Apart from that, all the breakout rooms are outside in their designated areas. I request you to go out. You'll find some breakout rooms on this side as well as this side. For breakout room 5, I request all the speakers alongside all the participants who would wish to see breakout room 5 to remain here. My request to all moderators and speakers would be to wrap up your conversations by 7:15 so that we can plan dinner at 7:30 at the food hall. Thank you so much. Requesting folks who would like to stay for breakout 5, which is on nurturing the next generation of women entrepreneurs and leaders, to stay here. We will begin shortly. Thank you.